Probably the second time.
What do they do?
So basically, from what I see is there will be like a structured presentation, and then there'll be like pictures out there. Different pictures, different companies telling what they're doing and what they're looking for. It's just a great way to get it out of the safe place. Just tell what your ideas are and things, and also that there are people who are looking for jobs or who are investors and things like that. So you just tell what you are looking for. And then there are some of us here like who just...
What are you doing?
So I also am I work full time, but I used to have a startup company 7 years ago, but then after that I work full time. And now the last 2 months I'm getting out. For my next idea, that's kind of in my head. My head is heavy, and I'm making progress, and so now I'm just getting out there and dealing work who can help me. I'm not ready to. Maybe by next month I might have a pitch out there, but it's just the next month. Yeah, because like what?
You know what I mean? Like, I have ideas, and it's like, yeah, the MVP will happen, but how are people like actually like going about it?
And it's just about making connections, and I think Suman is great. He's the founder of this meetup, and he's been a great mentor. Like after 5 years, I'm meeting him. What he says, hey Suman, I'm back. I want to be energized. You know, I'm done with the 9 to 5, and he told me. I got my MVP pretty much done.
I feel like I'm still like sending questionnaires out to myself and like getting up if it's like not really fun.
It's tough because you do want to stand out.
What, dating and
But this one is directory for database for Google. What do you
I kind of made a point that next so something I want to say something whether it's perfect or not perfect. And then together,
So it was basically Sarah, she was teaching us like new teachers on how to use
after 8 p.m.
Yes,
I'm totally different after 8 p.m.
you have to wear like a trench coat. Yeah, so you like really sage your face. Just take it's like that.
One is mixture, all over. So I was born in India. I grew up in Assam. My parents were in Assam. My dad was in Assam. I'm originally from studied in Tamil Nadu. I like Mysore. Bangalore is
Okay. Just last.
Mysore is okay. I'm not saying that, if Mysore is like a nice place. I'm more one.
Islamic doctor. Islamic doctor. Islamic she's 19 years old with a 2.0
they don't let you on MRI.
That's why I meant my they hired someone and the guy that's financing it, the guy that set up the business was that do all the online stuff.
So what they do is they so basically it's software to help go on the record.
That's right. I started someone I know a lot of those guys. I'd love to know more about it. You don't have a website. You can
basically put them on like,
There's the QR code. Alrighty. Alright guys and ladies, there's a lot of room here, so please take any seat available. There's plenty of seating room here. And yeah, even those that are standing, there's plenty of room for sitting around here or there. There's a lot of space. Feel free to take any seat, be comfortable. All right. How's everyone doing today? Awesome. That's still a low energy thing. I mean, can I get a little bit more energy, please? Awesome. All right. Good to see you all here, and welcome to the Austin Startup Meetup. And a couple of things to start with. If you're thirsty, there's some water and drinks over there. The restrooms, there's for the men and women restrooms over there. And for those that park in the garage, in the Omni Hotel garage, the parking validations are on that small glass table by the projector. And I mean, that cuts it down to $8 for the session of this event. And with that said, I think we can get started. So, how many of you are here for the first time? All right, so quite a few quite a few of you, so welcome everyone. And those that are here back again, welcome back. Nice to see you all again and again. And for those that are new here, I'm just going to give a quick intro of like what Austin Startup Meetup is, what we do here. So we've started around 7 years back or 8 years back now. We've been having this every month, except for the COVID period when we were online. The main purpose of this of the meetup and also the events that we do here is to tap into the potential of the Austin startup ecosystem. There's a lot of wonderful people, wonderful companies, wonderful experience going around here. So we want to bring all that experience, all that innovation here, and have or facilitate those first-hand communication, sharing of experiences, learning from each other, so that we all benefit from that. We all learn from each other, and hopefully build great startups. We all want to see wonderful startups come out of Austin, and it's a rising tide. I mean, we all grow when we share things. So that's what we try to do here. We have quite a few events that we do. Most of the events these days are oriented towards lightning pitches, because there's a tremendous amount of new ventures being started in this ecosystem. We want to make sure everyone is heard, and everyone also that is still thinking about an idea, thinking about a project, thinking about something that may turn into some business or a startup. We want them to come out of their shell and just share those ideas without any sort of judgment. I mean, we are here to kind of like help and provide constructive feedback. No one here is going to judge your idea, your product or service, or it can be in any shape, form, or fashion. When we welcome your ideas, we want you to come out of your comfort zone and share that with the team, with the people here. And it may be the first time you're talking or you're sharing your idea. That's fine. And if you're a mature startup, and that's fine too. We want to learn about startups that are growing well, and we want to see what you're doing right, what you're not doing right, and what you can share with the group, and all those things. So we all benefit from that. So with that said, I welcome you all to, again, this is the first time we're doing in the Captain America room in the Capital Factory space. So it's new for us too. So if you are facing any, or if you had faced any difficulty, getting to this space and things like that, apologize for that. There's I think a temporary arrangement for us to come here because they have some new events going on in this couple of months. I think towards the end of the year they have a lot of new events happening. So next month also we'll be meeting in the same room, and that may change in December. We may go back to the first floor Voltron room that we usually meet at. All right, with that said, I'll just do again, like as I said, those that want to come here and share your ideas or pitch, there's a QR code. We'll put it back on the screen after we go through a couple of slides. But if you want pitch, just put your name there, and we will pull you up on to the stage whenever you're, in the order of like people that put in there. And the agenda is quite fluid. We have some networking, then the intro, and then we go to the lightning pitches. We also have a raffle for people that are technical, that use JetBrains products. We have a raffle too. And then there's also a networking time towards the end of the event, and then we'll wind down. A little bit about me. I'm Suman Puri. I've been in startup space for a long time. Had previously worked on a B2B startup which got acquired, and then I'm right now working on another B2B SaaS startup which is doing quite well. We're hoping to grow pretty well this year. We're in a good space, and beyond that, we've been doing this meetup. I've been running this meetup since 2017, so it was an honor and a pleasure for me to see thousands of people come here and interact with them and learn from them. So yeah, I mean, why do I do this? I mean, I just want to learn from all the knowledge in this community, and that's my selfish reason. With that said, my LinkedIn QR code is there, and if you want to connect with me, just take a snap, and then you can connect with me at any time. And next, I want to bring in my wonderful co-host, Nabiha.
Hello, everybody. I'm so glad you guys could make it today. So I'm Nabiha. I am a product manager at Pedernales Electric Cooperative. It's a utilities company. What the exciting part of my life is that I actually own a software design and development agency. So Build Bonnet, I'm going to talk about it a little bit more later, but I have worked at several startups now and have founded my own as well. I've worked at a startup that was acquired last year. I've worked at a med tech SaaS startup that is in their Series D right now. And I have worked at companies out of Stanford, VC-backed companies, and I even had my own startup as well, where I helped women make friends in Houston with matchmaking. So that was really fun. But now what I do is I help local startups and enterprises build their websites and their softwares and make their visions come to life. And I'll talk about that more in a few slides. Thanks.
Awesome, thank you, Nabiha. And that's her LinkedIn QR code there. If you want to talk to Nabiha, she's a wonderful person, and she helps a lot of people that come to these events after the fact. So do connect with her. And again, how many of you are here for the first time in Capital Factory? All right, so for those that are new to Capital Factory, I mean, you've already seen the space. I mean, there's a wonderful co-working space here. There's a ton of startups working out of this space. There are a lot of events that happen. I mean, thousands of events that happen in these, in this building, facilitated by Capital Factory. And they also invest into startups. They have mentors, they have advisors. There's a lot that they offer, and they have a wonderful community around, not just in Austin, but around Texas. So if you want to learn more about Capital Factory or their membership, I mean, there's some links on the screen there, or there'll be some people here later that I can introduce you to if you want. I mean, that work for Capital Factory that can help you out with anything. If you want to host events, yeah, you can talk to the person that comes later to this event. So they also have a wonderful newsletter if you want to be in the loop on everything happening in Texas and around, I mean, especially in Austin. You can subscribe to that newsletter, and they also have the Austin Tech Live is where they also post all their event videos. So any event that's live streaming or recorded, you can look at all those events that happen here, even if you don't get a chance to attend them. So that's on YouTube as well. Austin Tech Live is the channel. All right. A quick word about our sponsors, Founder Dash. Founder Dash is a tool that's trying to help founders get from A to B, from their concept to the launch as quickly as possible. So check out founderdash.com. And then we also have, we already talked about Capital Factory, and now we have Bill Bonnet Web Studios. Nabiha, do you want to talk about Bill Bonnet?
Hello? Is this working? Okay. All right, that one died. What wonderful timing. So, okay, as I was talking about, I run Build Bonnet. So, let me actually show you guys. So, Build Bonnet is my software design and development agency. We are based in Austin. I was actually born and raised in Austin, so it's like, Blue Bonnet, but we're building stuff, so Build Bonnet. Blue Bonnet is Texas's state flower for like 50% of y'all who are not from Texas in here. So yeah, we do UX design and software development. Our whole focus is good user experience, excellent user experience. My background is in usability and human-computer interaction. My degree is in cognitive sciences, where I really got to understand what excellent human-computer interaction is. And all the startups I've worked at, they have been successful because we've had great designers. And that's what I like to bring. So I worked on several projects. You are more than welcome to explore my website and see what all I've worked on. Yeah, healthcare SaaS, AI-based apps, and also dashboards. And also, these are just 3 of my testimonials. I have several more that I'm very happy to have you reach out to them and they can tell you all about me. My clients are always very satisfied with my work and my communication. And my biggest thing is that my biggest value is the client's trust, and my only achievement is their success, okay? So I would love to help you. What I do is UI/UX design, product strategy. I'm a product manager at my day job. Full stack web development, and also research, UX research and analysis. Yeah, so right now I'm a team of 1, but I'm growing in the next few months, hiring contractors to help me deliver more cool stuff to cool startups and enterprises. So, fun thing going on today. Did you know my favorite number is actually 8, and today is September 8th, and we're on the 8th floor, so I'm giving away 8 free consultations. So feel free to scan the QR code. If you have a project that you want to build, scan the QR code. There's a button on the website that says Get in Touch. Click that button, and in the description, write Austin Startup Meetup, and I will give you a free consultation within the next week or 2. Guaranteed 2 weeks at the latest, absolutely at the latest. So yes, please scan the QR code and fill out that form. And you'll be hearing back from me within the next 24 hours. And we'll schedule it, and we can meet in person for a coffee. We can go for a walk around Town Lake. We can go, paddle some pickleballs. We can sit down and, I don't know, what else do you like to do? We can just chat, and I can give you a free consultation over a cool activity. Or it can be like a Zoom call or Google Meet if that's more your pace. So, yeah, cool. All right, well, I'll be pulling this back up towards the end for you to fill out. So, yeah, just click on Get in Touch on the homepage. It's on several areas. It's down here in this section, and it's also up here as well. Cool. Sorry, I'm waiting for everyone to finish scanning. Before I leave, I just want to say there are extra chairs on that side and that side. If you would like, you can grab some and pull them over. There's space in the back, there's space on the sides. Please don't feel like you have to stand the whole event. Like, if you want to move your chair, please do it now, or later, but please do it right now. It's okay to take time to do it right now. Alrighty. Wow, y'all love standing, that's great. Okay, have fun for the next 3 hours. Okay, moving on.
Thank you, Nabiha. All right, for those that want to try out founderdash.com, there's a QR code. You can just go to founderdash.com, and you don't need to scan that. You can just go to founderdash.com, and there's also a coupon when you try to use it. There's a $9.99 a cup of coffee, probably. So you can use that and get a comprehensive business report for your idea or a concept that you're working on. Within minutes. So, all right, I'll keep it for just 1 more second, and okay. All right, so parking validation we already talked about. It's on the glass table over there. Anyone that parked in the Omni Garage, it'll cut it down to $8 for the session. And in addition to all the things that we talk about here, we also post a lot of the details about any application deadlines for people that are interested in going to accelerator programs, any events that are happening in the next 2 months in Austin or in Texas, or with some relation to either startups or tech or sales and things like that. We have information about resources, any news that you might be interested in, all those things. We put in a blog post, Again, like you don't need to subscribe, and if you want, you can subscribe. There's no obligation, just some informational thing if you want to go there. And we also post all the slides from today and all the people that pitched links to all those things in that blog post as well. So that's, or if you just want, it's austinstartupmeetup.com, pretty easy, right? So, all right, so as I said, we'll do a raffle in the middle of the event. So and we'll put this on the screen for a little while before we do the raffle. So you can also scan and put your information there. The raffle is about JetBrains products. Any JetBrains product of your choice, you can get it for 1 year, 100% free. So if you win the raffle, of course. So we'll do the raffle in the middle. So be prepared for that too. All right, just a quick one or two things to cover. For people that are looking for angel investment, the Central Texas Angel Network, they do 6 funding cycles every year. Their 5th cycle's deadline is fast approaching. Less than 7 days from today. So if you want, go to ctan.com, I believe is their website, and you can also attend their office hours or I think they do like a Zoom or some kind of online meeting as well before the funding round, so you can find more information from them. And some upcoming events, there's a data center conference. I don't know how many people here are related to, or working in data centers or doing any data center related things, but there's a data center conference coming up. There's also Sales Success Summit coming up next month. So that's probably a good one for people that are in the sales and the business side of things. And there's also a Small Business Expo that's coming up in October, end of October as well. And in October, I think I didn't have a chance to put that in here, but Capital Factory will also be, and with a lot of other community, in Austin, startup community in Austin, and a business community, they do a Austin Tech Week that comes in the 3rd week of October, around I think October 21st to 25th or something like that. You can look for Austin Tech Week 2025, and then you can get the tickets. You can get, if you're looking to present, I don't know if there's still slots to get a booth to present, but those might still be available, but do check it out, Austin Tech Week 2025. And we usually meet like first Monday every month, but this Monday, the first Monday this month has been the Labor Day, or close to the Labor Day, so we didn't want to be there, but beyond that, every month, first Monday, same time, but once in a while the place changes. And these are like the standard things. Again, as I said, like all these slides will be available in the austinstartupmeetup.com page, so you can always get to that from there. I'll skip a few of them and we'll go to the pictures. I know a lot of you have been working at your day jobs, or maybe working on some or thinking about some great ideas during the day, but haven't had a chance to spit it out and get some feedback on those ideas, or wanted to share, but there's no one around you to share all day. But no worries. We are here. You can share with us as many ideas as you have. Any idea, any product, any startup that you're working on. We welcome all those things. Again, we are a friendly crowd. We are not gonna judge you. We are just gonna connect you with the right people if we can, or we provide some good feedback if we can. And while we're doing the speeches, I would like everyone to just keep one thing in mind, which is a lot of the startups or founders in early stage, they struggle for, they struggle for a lot of things, right? We all struggle for money, time, and all resources. But the one thing I think a lot of startups and founders do struggle for is getting adoption. And adoption is where we can help. It's pretty easy. The easiest thing we can do is like anyone presenting their app or product or service or their idea, you can just download that or sign up for that, use it. If you like it, that's great. You can spread it, spread the word among your friends, family, professional networks, and all those things. If you don't like it, again, don't go to Google and write a bad review for them. Just talk to the founder here. I mean, you can just easily tell why you didn't like it, and he or she can just easily make some changes for the better, and it helps everyone, right? I mean, if it's a good product, it's going to benefit everyone. So, just make a note of all the products and services. Even if you don't want, you're not the ideal customer for that product, just make a note of it. Maybe someone in your professional network or personal network might find a use. So all we ask for is the support for people that come here and present their ideas and products, okay? With that said, I'll turn it over to Navita from this point, and she'll take over the proceedings. And I'll put the QR code back in for people that want to pitch. There it is.
Alrighty, so it is pitch time. It's why y'all came. This is so exciting. So what's going to happen is everyone is going to get a chance, or as many people as we can fit into our agenda, which is around 8:15. We're going to wind down. So this is how pitches work. Okay, 2 minutes to pitch. I'm going to be timing you. And when your time is up, when your time has come, you will see this sign, wrap up, with a little stopwatch on it, okay? So that means your time is up. So, when that happens, that means finish your sentence, finish your thought, and then we will be able to only ask 3 audience questions per person. Here's why. Here's why we only have 2 minutes and 3 audience questions. Here is every single person who wants to pitch today. I think that's like a lot of people. So, in order to respect the format, and in order to give as many people an opportunity to get their idea out there, it is of great value if we stick to this format, okay? So when you see this, please wrap it up and respect 3 questions. The great thing is that from 8:15 to around 9 p.m., whenever we have to leave, you can talk to whoever you want. So if you had a question you were not able to ask, just go find the founder, maybe write it down in your notes app or whatever, go find the founder and ask all the questions to your heart's desire, okay? So, that being said, here's the list I'm going off of, so you know when you're going to be coming up. I'll zoom in a little bit. Alright, first up, are y'all ready? First up we have Christian Mercer. Where's Christian Mercer? Alright, no Christian Mercer. Alright, we actually have first up Abhishek Gupta. Alright guys, what do they say? Third time's the charm? What? Oh. Wait a second.
August. Start from September.
Yes. Okay. Okay, I had to refresh it. I applied the filters on my laptop and had to refresh this one. So, okay, first up we have John. Yes, let's go.
Thank you for that interesting intro. My name is John Stanhope. I've been in Austin for 27 years, been working in software for over 30. Started off as a software engineer up to an architect, and for the last 10 years have been working as a director or VP in casual gaming and sports betting. In that time, I can't even tell you how many meetings I have sat through where I thought this is the same meeting we had a week ago, discussing the same damn problem we had 3 weeks ago. Also, in the last, over my course of my career, the number of times that a decision has come down to the leadership of a company and left me bewildered to the point of maybe it was time to move on has also been pretty staggering. And so I think this is a really big problem, that the decision-making process in companies is really ad hoc. McKinsey identifies 60% of executives feel like they spend half of their time wasted in meetings. Also, up to $250 million worth of meeting time is burned trying to make decisions. And that's because the decision-making process appears to be really ad hoc. And this what drove me to think about this more is there was a paper from the CIA, which maybe not known for all sorts of great decisions, but they have to make very important decisions. And they had this technique, or this thing called structured analytic techniques, which is basically they captured all the kind of standard things you're supposed to think about when you go to make a decision. Have you considered your key assumptions? Have you considered your biases? Things like that. What I realized though is I couldn't find a tool to help guide me through that process. Right? How many people here use Jira or Asana or tools like that? Right? We have all these tools to track the work we're going to do, but the decision's already been made. Do we know we made a good decision? And so I think the solution to this problem is a software tool to help guide you through the decision process, to leverage best-of-class techniques without having to spend hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars on McKinsey. And so how this works is, oh wow, that was in class, fast 2 minutes. Anyway, all right. So one of the things I think would really be beneficial of this idea is also AI, being able to drive it through that, being able to help you generate new ideas and things like that. And so right now I'm early on interviewing pretty much all of the people I've worked with over the last 30 years, trying to find, did I miss a solution that already exists out there? And if not, you know, what can I build that would be useful to them? But right now, so looking for co-founders, looking for people interested in this. I've got a landing page set up where you can sign up for and be available to beta test soon. Thank you. Questions? Didn't even get to the good part. Careful on that 2 minutes. Go ahead.
What kind of co-founders are you looking for?
I'm more technical side, so I'd be looking for someone in biz development, marketing, things like that. But also from a technical point of view, security. I think security is one of the most important things. This IP would be the kind of thing that can't be lost.
Is there, and using that framework, have you used it in your own work for your decision making?
I have not. It's, you know, you have to have buy-in from everyone. Right? You can try to have your own decision framework, but when you're working with 5 or 10 other people, if they're not really following. But I've seen all these techniques used. They're just sort of used ad hocly. We got one more.
Do you have a specific market you want to target in the beginning?
I'm sorry?
Do you have a specific market you want to go for in the beginning?
No, I think this is broad. More focused on small teams, like teams of 4 to 5 people. Like you're trying to get to, you know, a company like IBM. They make a lot of decisions, but it also takes them a year to make a decision to use your decision-making software. So I would be going for smaller companies, startups, and I have a lot of experience in game companies, so reaching out to game companies as well. All right, thank you.
Okay, quick thing, by the way, this is like a tripwire, okay? Careful, be very careful. All right, so next up we have Chris Meek?
Yeah,
Chris Meek.
yeah, it's like thanks, guys. I drove from Corpus because we don't have anything like that down here. So, all right. The company's called Bluebell. I'm just going to read this super fast. My wife and I are starting it. We have a bunch of experience in data enterprise work. So the problem is the last decade of big data had yoked data teams with architectural sprawl, large headcounts, runaway cloud costs, spiraling tech debt, and low data confidence, as we just heard, right? So there's 2 solutions that work really well. Go lean. Going lean does not mean small, it just means focusing on what brings value and also moving up the stack. So in this instance with data, moving up the stack means being able to have a common language and shared goals and things like that. So Bluebell Lakehouse, this is our flagship product. We have 500 plus connectors. We're open source first. The last thing you probably might not pick apart yourself is that BYO DUI. You can just bring your own data warehouse, or you can use our managed DB instance. So if Bluebell Lakehouse is the engine, the gas pedal is project ops. So it isn't just a planner, it's a project execution engine. So you start with a project template, you let Copilot guide the setup, you explore deeper features and data with Copilot's help, publish and execute project ops, transforms plans and results instantly, track project metrics. So this is just a way to bring data teams up to the project level, biz ops teams down to the project level, so we can all collaborate in one space and use one language, natural language. So Project Ops is making data accessibility even simpler and more affordable. From your first data pipelines to hosting an AI startup, Bluebell makes enterprise-grade data ops accessible and affordable to all via natural language. So if you're an early adopter and you want to help us find market fit, so we're looking for 3 to 5 beta customers in the next month, and we're offering discounts and referral bonuses. So we're going to launch our website this week, and you can reach out to me from there, or just I'll add my contact to the slides. That's it. Cool. Is that a good thing that there's no questions, or a bad thing that there's no questions? Just out of curiosity, did that make sense to everyone, or was that too technical? Oh, it's too technical. Okay. So this is for enterprise data. So if you're into that kind of stuff, come talk to me. Or small, medium-sized businesses. Thanks, guys.
How y'all doing? All right, so I'm Matthew Hill. I have a company. It's called Off Earth, and we're an innovative streetwear brand. Pretty much what we do, we turn art into wearable clothing. So as you see here, I have a piece, front, back. So imagine walking the streets of Austin and you see a fellow Austinite wearing a piece of clothing as an Off Earth, as you're wearing, you instantly kind of feel a sense of connection. So what's different between our brand and most others is the feeling you get when you put it on. It's star power when you put these clothes on, starlight when you put our clothing on. It's a great feel. For as far as our reviews, it's been 10 out of 10. Let me go down here so you can kind of see more available. It maybe not be your style, but maybe someone you know or someone that you connect with. You might see something that you may like. I know it's kind of different from what you may be used to or some of the things that you have seen. So what I'm probably looking into is just growing. This is kind of like a startup phase. There's a lot of things that I want to do beyond just the clothing and the stuff that you see here. Gives you a sense of self-expression and things like that. So also what I want to do is play a little game. If anybody can guess a number from 1 through 100, you get this free shirt. So I'll call out a few people. Oh, that's exactly. But any questions real quick? I know it's not like most of the brands like something like tech startups and stuff like that, but it's something I'm working on and I'm passionate about, and just bringing it to the, bringing it, whether we start in this room or we start outside, either way we're going to kind of grow.
Is it more than one artist, or is it different community artists, or how do you start?
As of right now, it's just me. I would love to connect with anybody who's into designing and do anything when it comes to building. Yeah, it's just me, and I would love to, anybody want to collaborate, have any ideas how we can transform, grow, market. I see a lot of business-to-business companies out here, so I'd love to talk to anybody who's interested in just, kind of growing with us. Anything?
Where do you get your customers from?
So far right now it's been online, kind of been doing TikTok, Instagram. I want to do more like pop-up shops, events, and allow other designers to kind of, compete with me and just to kind of see what they do, and, like friendly competition, nothing like super crazy.
And is it just Austin?
Well, I started in Houston, Texas, in the Bay Area, so now we're here in Austin, just kind of starting, everything's been started from scratch.
Are you able to do any of the manufacturing stateside yet?
Everything's been like going through different vendors. So another reason that I'm kind of trying to grow is I'm limited to what I can do by using outside vendors. We, if I don't know if any investors out there, but we low on equipment, low on staff, so we're very limited on what we can do and what we can create. So that's just kind of the phase that we're in, super pre-startup. I think you have one too?
Oh, I was just going to ask that question, if you're making the self-esteem software.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Alrighty, next up we have Carson Sheffield. Bogle play? Alrighty, moving on.
Oh, he's done.
Oh, okay, sorry, I'm so sorry, I didn't see you.
All right, everyone. So, who processes credit cards in the room for your business? Who thinks you pay too much in credit cards? So, we're basically a super simple solution to save money on credit cards. And the way that we do that is number one, by giving startups lower rates than Stripe, because we don't want to jail higher rates in your face. And number two, by switching your customers to ACH and crypto and being able to charge them less. So, one of the ways that we do that is we allow your customers to get discounts when they choose ACH and crypto options. And then through the payment checkout options, we'll try and push them towards ACH and crypto. We're launching next week. We have about 80, 90 businesses on our wait list. And if you are interested in saving money, you think your Stripe fees are too high, you think you have too many chargebacks, and if you want to actually talk to someone who will talk to you and walk you through the payment process, rather than going through the frequently asked question on Stripe's website, then I can build it out for you. That's just the pitch. If you actually want to talk, I'll give you all the details about how we work, how we get set up for you, and how we'll actually build save you a lot of money. And the website's globalpay.com, so you can just join the wait list there if you don't want to talk to me.
What does the customer have to do to make this
So,
work?
for a customer, it's super easy. So you can reach out to us. Right now, it's waitlist based because we're slowly rolling out to our customers. But it just works like a traditional Stripe. You have an API, Shopify integrations. You can add it to your website, and then you add the ACH and crypto options if you choose, and then you're able to choose discounts for those. So you're encouraging your customers to switch to those cheaper methods by giving them a discount, and then even after the discount, it's still cheaper for you to offer ACH. You can give your customers 2% discount to switch.
So it's only for e-commerce, like
E-commerce
someone that
businesses
could
right
come
now.
to a store and hand you a credit card.
So we're working on launching in-person ACH and crypto payments as well, and that'll be up in about a year. But we're just launching e-commerce business.
Okay.
What is the consumer upside and what's the business upside?
So on the consumer side, you're getting a discount to use ACH and crypto. On the business side, they're still saving money after the discount. We also save them money on credit cards, and then in addition, we give you a relationship with an actual person, so you don't have to go through all this Googling and you have issues.
Roughly, what would the percent?
So on ACH, it's 0.5%, and then 25 cents with an optional discount. On credit cards, we range from like 2.5 to 2.8, depending on volume. And then on crypto, it's like 0.75. And then, so those discounts are optional. If you want to give your customer no discount, if you want to give them more discount, you can encourage them to switch more. But it depends on how the business sets it up.
How large is your team?
We're 4 right now. So we're too technical. We've been doing all the security and stuff on the back end. It's like BCI, DSS, there's a bunch of regulations around card data. But then 2 on the business side, which have been, we've set up a lot of agreements on that to basically facilitate all the credit card transactions. And then we've been kind of building up the wait list so we can like slowly roll out a launch. It's Bogle Pay. BOGLEPAY.com.
And also, we're going to be sending out a spreadsheet. If you scan the QR code for the blog, we're going to have a spreadsheet. That spreadsheet right there is going to be on the blog. Everyone's information, their company's name, their LinkedIn, their website, it's going to be on there. So we'll put that QR code back up there. But I don't know.
Well, if you want to save money, let me know.
Okay, next up we have
can everybody put a hand up? Come on, go on, put your hand up. Lower your hand if you've done one of these activities. Swimming, snorkeling, snowboarding, skiing, riding a motorcycle. They all have, what they have in common is that you're looking through a screen. And usually what happens is fog becomes a problem. So there is usually solutions. There is like fancy coatings. Some people use potato juice, or spit is my favorite. But we have a very low-tech solution, which is basically, I need two hands for this, a magnet covered in a lens cloth that when you get, I'm just gonna put this down. Let me demonstrate. So if you get foggy, you just, there is a magnet on the inside, on the outside, you just get rid of the fog, and that's it. And can I actually get you to put your hand up again, one more time. I'm gonna say a price. If you think it's too much for this, lower your hand. $4.99, $9.99, $14.99, $19.99. All right, I'm gonna give you one for free. Any questions? That's it. Any questions?
There's one.
Go ahead.
Does it work really good to do that in the smartphone?
It does. I've been using it myself.
So what
Especially
happens
if you,
when the sponge gets wet?
Oh, it's not a sponge. It's just the thing that you use to get.
Like a little silicone squeegee?
No, it's the same material that you use to wipe your glasses with. Lens cloth. Yeah. I'll show you. Anyone else? Ooh, go ahead.
There's one maybe.
Yes. Oh no, so that's the thing. So you don't have to take it off. You can, the magnet is on the outside and the inside. So if you're, for example, scuba diving, you can't really take it off. And this is something you can use. Go ahead. Yeah, anything. So just this little piece here. Yeah, so you attach it, and if it falls off, it just hangs to the side. You can hold it to the side. All right. Am I done? One more. Oh, it's just very new. Everything is built in house. So
so we got it like if we need one, we contact you.
yeah. So go on Instagram and give it a like, or just contact me. Or don't contact me. I have like 10 of them. This is all like resin printed and made in house. But soon we're gonna be tooling and make it in house. Thank you.
Alright, next up, we have Brandon Owens with Diamond AI Companions. Okay.
If I play with your iPod. All right, guys, I want to introduce you to Damon. Damon are physical AI-powered children's companions. So think about little spirit animals that you bring into your home for your kids to interact with on a day-to-day basis. A lot of people have a lot of problems right now raising kids. They're on their screens a lot. They are completely disconnected. They're not going to ask their parents for advice or guidance in their life. Maybe they grew up in COVID and they just kind of got disconnected from their friends. So we're trying to solve that with these little cute creatures. So each one has a personality and they're powered by AI, their digital brain, that will adapt to each child emotionally and physically. So through the app, they can connect with their parents, and the parents can guide and say maybe the parent wants to teach their kid Cantonese. No problem. Damon will start throwing Cantonese words into conversation so they can slowly start learning that new language. So why does it matter? Obviously, we all know why. These guys are going to change the world. They're going to come into your homes. AI is coming, and they're coming in a physical form. So you can either have robots taking over your life, or you can have companions that you can grow up with. Thank you. Right, so there's a slider scale that of course the parent gets when they get their app, connects their daemon to their child, so the child can introduce themselves, they know their name, they can learn everything about it, and then the parent can slide that scale as they grow. So they'll start whatever age they are, let's say they're 7. They have a fine-tuned AI companion that's age appropriate that we train. And then the child will start learning and it will learn from the child as well. And the parent can slide it as they get older and grow more into the companion until they come into adulthood. Then the child can bring the AI companion anywhere with them virtually or in their pockets if they're on the phone. Yes?
These boxes, they look like physical, is there plans to like expand to like a physical like little plushie thing?
Exactly. Yeah, that they glow and they wiggle their ears and wings and tails and stuff. And they really just kind of are something that you carry around in a backpack or you have on your desk or something. And then when you leave them at home, they're in your pocket. So they go on your iPad or your watch. And you can ask them questions all the time and see what guidance they have.
How much do you think?
They're about $399. That will be a local version, and then there will be an additional subscription if they want to grow and, of course, start learning a lot more things in the future. If you want your daemon to teach your kid chess, that's going to be an additional add-on. Thank you, everybody. My name's Brandon, and if you have any questions, I'll be around afterwards. Cheers.
Okay, next up we have next up we have sandwich. Hi everyone. I'm Sinduj, I'm Nepalese, and before you guys ask me, no, I've not climbed the Mount Everest, but I do know a lot of people who have, and you know what they all have in common? They all eat this, a savory lentil pancake. When I first moved to Austin, I struggled with consuming more protein because I was a student last year, and whenever I wanted protein, it either took too much of my time, it was over 40 minutes of prep time, or hello? Okay. So it either took over like 30 or 40 minutes of my prep time, or it was always too sweet. And while sweet is great, I love sweet, but sometimes you just want something that does not spike your sugar level, or something that keeps you full for longer, and feels like actual food. So I came up with Mimi Savory Lentil Pancake. And in just one serving, it has 20 grams of fiber, 20 grams of protein, 14 grams of fiber, is gluten-free, plant-based, and something that Sherpas have been eating for generations to fuel themselves. So this is a recipe that is strong enough to fuel your next Mount Everest climb, maybe if you're planning for one. And so yeah, I just started this 3 weeks ago, and I do have some couple samples, and I would love it if you guys can give me some feedbacks if you like it or not. I really appreciate your feedbacks, and if someone knows anybody with supply chain distribution, or anyone in the food business, I'd really love to talk. Thank you. That's my package.
That's it?
Yeah.
What is it? So does it have to be cooked or something, or you just eat it?
No, so this is a premix.
Okay.
So you have to just add water, and then that's it. Yeah.
Hot water?
Hot water is better, but cold still works. But hot is better. It's better with hot water. Yeah.
So you can eat it as is, so you can put it in rice or something, or you can eat it as is, or is it like a soup?
No, so this is a pancake. You have to add hot water and then make it as a pancake. So
Okay,
just like how you make regular pancake.
Are you offering flavors or none?
So for now, I just have the classic, but I'm also working on coming out with the kimchi flavor and also like the seaweed flavor. So that's pretty cool.
What do you make classic?
Sorry?
You said there's a classic flavor?
Yeah, the classic is what we have in the bus, like a traditional recipe. So that's the one that I have for now. Yeah.
So what is the taste like? What is the taste from similar to?
You can find out later. Rich, I have a question. Are your pancakes ready right now? Okay, so what if we take a little sample break so we can get the laptop fixed and also we can try your pancakes? Oh, we only have 510? All right, first 510 who come to this table get samples, so you better hurry. Please, samplers, give her amazing feedback. This is like really valuable, right? So, especially for people who don't share the same maybe palates necessarily from the same cultures.
One meeting after
Alrighty, well, that is, sample break is over. Next up, we have Emma Goodwill with Hearth AI. Alright, everybody, let's take our seats, please. We have a lot of pitches to get to. Let's take some seats. Alrighty, Emma, it's on you.
Hopefully I don't have lentil pancake in my teeth, but it was really good. Alright, I'm Emma. I actually moved here to Austin yesterday. I'm a former SpaceX software engineer, and so I'm really happy to be here and meet all y'all. Okay, so to go really quickly, the general premise of this is that family coordination is currently broken. Parents are getting a bunch of signal from a bunch of fragmented tools on top of an already overwhelming mental load. So 48% of parents said that most of their days are completely overwhelming, and a lot of people are experiencing parental burnout. So the idea of Hearth is that we're going to unify all of your schedules, tasks, and communications and coordination to one app, integrate with your calendar, emails, texts, and learning management systems for your children's school systems, as well as any other sources of communication that might be a stress in your life, and give you one unified interface with basic plain English, as well as handling jobs such as scheduling in large family systems autonomously. To quickly go over the market, we found that parents are in fact using AI, so this is a feasible use case for them to be doing so. So 79% of parents actually use AI currently. They're 2 times more likely to be AI users than non-parents, and about 34% of parents are using it for child care planning and logistics, which is the highest use case for parents. So this is a practical use case and adoption rate for them, and so we figured that if we charge $10 a month based off of the current US Census Bureau statistics for how many family households there are, this could be a total addressable market of about $3.5 billion. I won't show you the demo today. Currently we have an MVP that's doing scheduling, chatting, web search, and all that jazz with an iOS app using an agentic framework. And so if anybody wants to talk technical details as well, I'd love to chat with y'all. We're doing a friends and family beta test right now, but in the next couple of weeks we're going to be expanding that beta test to more people. So if anybody also would like to try this with their families, please do reach out. And yeah, I'm a co-founder with my dad, so that's kind of a fun thing in the family, right? Anyway, yeah. Does anybody have any questions? Hi.
Are you using NCP to be able to communicate between different apps to coordinate these things?
Right now, what we're doing is a lot of it is integrated with the client side. So we're an iPhone app. So for example, at the startup, you're going to be putting in your email address and giving it permission to access your calendar, your email, things like that. But yeah, we do have like agents that have legs, so to speak. They can do things. Yeah. Hello.
Can it integrate with really any interface, or do you have a specific segment of calendar apps or school type apps that it's meant to integrate with presently?
Yeah, right now the MVP is primarily for scheduling. We're adding emailing soon, and then we're going to be adding learning management systems on top of that. So we're kind of attacking common interfaces for family communication and stuff like that bit by bit, and trying to build up the infrastructural spine before we add each new feature. We're kind of calling those workflows, so it's going to be different family workflows as we go on. So, hello.
Hi. Does each family member have their own login? Like if you have older kids and younger kids, can they all sort of work together in the same app?
Yeah, the idea is that you would have one family subscription, and you would have everybody in the family who has a phone. They would have their own chat. They would have their own app interface for it. So they would have a family. They would have a personal account that is a part of the family group, and so that you could say, like, oh, you have a kid and you want to put something on their chore list. You could say, put this on little Bob's chore list for today, and it should show up for them as well. That's a great question.
All right, next up we have Blake Martin, the light, which is doing great, by the way. So.
Hey everyone, my name is Blake Martin and I'm the founder of Bill Light. Bill Light is the first ever and patented light up pool table and gaming system. As you can see, it's LED lights that you put between the bumper and the table. Essentially, it is the Top Golf of pool. You're able to connect your phone, play brand new games, mark which pocket you're going for. There's a scoreboard, a timer. It's taking something that's old and adding modern technology to it. I released this product about 6 months ago, and so far the traction has been great. We're in 22 retail stores across the country. We have consistent revenue coming direct to consumer through the website. I have a partnership with one of the biggest pool table manufacturers in the world, and TechCrunch just named it one of its top 200 most promising startups globally. The problem that I have is that I'm running low on cash. The thing is selling faster than I can make it, and I need to place another order. I'm getting these from China. I don't need to raise a ton, only really like 50K. So if anybody in the room is that person that's interested in investing and talking more about this, if you know somebody who would be interested in it, or if you have any creative ways to raise that amount of money, please let me know so I can figure out how to get another order of this before Christmas time where everybody's gonna want one. Thank you. Literally just inventory. So, manufacturing, getting the product from overseas. With about 500 units, these take about $50 to make, factoring in the tariffs, factoring in shipping, everything like that, and then a little bit of money for marketing on top. Yes?
What's your turnaround time, margin, and the figure getting from China?
The turnaround time is about a month and a half. That was on the first order. I'm looking at different suppliers right now, though, because it wasn't of the best quality. A month and a half, that was from order placed on the boat, landed in California. The margin on the second order, like I said, it's going to be about $50 to produce each unit that's landed. I don't know what the tariffs are going to be because he kind of wakes up and changes his mind every day. It sells for $300, $350 with the battery. So pretty great margin on that, about 75%. And what was your last question? Yes, receiving from China. What city? Shenzhen. No way. Well, let me know if you know any great factories that make LED lights because mine was not good. Anybody else?
I'd like to know what made you come up with this idea. Like, how did you come up with this idea?
That's a great question. So in high school, I just played pool with my buddies all night long. I got this friend named Chris, and Chris doesn't know how to play pool. He just hits the balls as hard as he can, and one always goes in. So I'm like, Chris, you gotta call what pocket you're going for. And then the dude started lying about it. So I'm like, all right, I gotta put something that you can't lie about it on the pool table. So I was a nerd in high school, and I stayed in a lot. Just played with lights. So I was like, what if I put the lights on the pool table? Did that. People were saying it was a great idea. I sent an email to the most famous pool player in the world. Flew to his house, put it on his table. He was like, this is the future of pool, but you should add this, 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 and this. So I did all that, and now you see the product as it is. That's very good.
Good question. If you're selling them and you're like if you get a loan from the bank and show them like you're bringing them revenue, maybe you tap
loan from a bank is 2 years of revenue. I only have 6 months right now. And then I will just say this for everybody involved here. If you have a direct-to-consumer startup, I'm really good at social media. My dog is famous, and the accounts I manage have about 8 million followers. So if you need help with your own marketing, let me know, and I can provide some value for you as well. Thank you.
Alrighty, next up we have Ron Sasson, Skylar Network. Come on up.
Hello, everybody. So I don't have too much time, so I just want to talk about mainly the problem. Small businesses are faced with basically a choice of where they want to build their audience, whether they're going to build it on LinkedIn, TikTok, Facebook, all the big social medias. The problem is that the algorithm is broken. You don't own your audience. You don't even control the feed. And because you don't control the feed, you don't even control how and where you're placed. If your posts do well, they're basically appealing to advertisers, because that's how these platforms make money. And if your posts are basically really creating an impact, you're going to be charged more by the algorithm. So what we've decided to do on the Skylar Network is basically allow business owners to build communities that they own, and then drive the traffic back from all the social medias into something that is owned by the business, tokenized on the blockchain. And then, because you own the top level community, not the group, because like for example on Facebook and LinkedIn, you're building a group, not a community. Facebook is a community, that's why you're playing by their rules. You're actually able to then create subgroups, you're able to segment your audience, we have business tools. We have about 250,000 business owners on our platform, small business owners. And basically they're able to discover new audiences, get discovered, and use our business tools to help them grow their business. So I don't have too much time, but we do have a QR code that will send you to an overview, where you can connect on LinkedIn and check us out.
Thank you.
Any questions? Yes.
What's the incremental value of this compared to like a Slack group or a Discord group?
So a Slack group, basically we are giving the business owners a complete toolbox. Like for example, it's not just a running chat. We have events, or for business owners, the business owner can create events and blogs and landing pages and cultivate a community and interact in a way that's not like a running chat that if you don't check it in like 3 days, it's already, 2 miles up, and go scroll. So it's more, think of it as business in a box, but owned by the business, and then using all the social medias to drive back traffic to the business's community. Yes? It's virtual. We have like virtual rooms. Each community gets a virtual room, and it's, think of this, but virtualized. Same thing, same idea. Any other questions?
Good luck.
Alrighty, next up we have Ernesto. Also, if you know you're coming up next, just like start walking up. You don't have to wait for me to call you.
Hi everyone, my name is Ernesto Caleri. I am co-founder of Artemis Targeting. I came all the way from the Jersey Shore actually to be here. So this is why I came to Texas. I'll be here for a month. Foot traffic has been destroyed at retail locations all across the country as a result of COVID. Everywhere you eat, everywhere you hang out, the hours have changed, and the rules of foot traffic has changed. Foot traffic itself is a marketplace, right? So when I was growing up, I would work at a restaurant. I couldn't understand why the gelato place was always busy, and the best Italian restaurant in town was like always slow. Well, we take geofencing technologies and we've made it agentic so that you can manipulate foot traffic in your area by capturing devices, by drawing a virtual fence for anyone who walks into that fence, and then sending them ads, and then measuring foot traffic back to your location. So geofencing itself has been around for a while, but it's poorly understood. If you ask any marketing or ad agency, they usually send that out to a specialist. Well, during COVID, we sort of transformed the laundry industry. It's the biggest vertical that we're in. But we realized that a lot of other industries suffered the same problem, and we wanted to make a system where you didn't need to be an expert in data science, location science, or location intelligence to run your own campaigns. So Artemis is a system that you could speak to in plain language. It draws demographic audiences for you, and then it draws geofences for you, and then it's the only system in the world that is agentic that can measure foot traffic attribution as a result of your ad spend.
Can you do an example of this?
Sure, so everyone here, we can, if I wanted to target everyone here, I could draw a virtual fence around this building, and then over the next 90 days, my system would target your device and everyone else's device in here with an ad to go to my website to sign up for a free consultation. If there were a coffee shop at the bottom, we could capture every device in that shop. For the next 90 days, we could bid for ad space on their phone, and then when people turn around the next 90 days, come to our coffee shop, we could measure foot traffic attribution that way. Currently, we drive over 5,000 to 6,000 visits a month as an agency, but we want to convert everyone from using our agency to using our agentic platform.
How does one receive an ad? Do you need an app, or just Google Ads?
Sure, so we're outside of the Google ad universe. You receive it as a display ad when you check the weather, read the Wall Street Journal, New York Times, New York Post, check sports scores on ESPN, some of your dating apps, and Spotify.
How do you capture the devices in the geofence area?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear it.
How do you capture the devices in the geofence area?
Okay, so how do we capture devices? So everyone, whether you know it or not, you can turn off your phone. We can still capture your device. Law enforcement uses it every day. Texas in particular uses it every day. Law enforcement, your phone is not private. So we capture your device, we anonymize it, we give it a serial number, we use clean rooms to wipe all your data, and then we have the rights to track your phone for 3 to 6 months. That's 3. Thank you so much.
Pulling straight up from my X account. Hi everyone, I'm Tom. This is my second day in Austin. We moved from Philadelphia to Austin to build our business here, and we built robotic hand. In 3 months, we built the world's most dexterous robotic hand ever seen. It has different forms of grips. There's a tripod grip right there, hinge grip. It can grab a card, no problem, and it can grab a cucumber with a power grip. Oh, I think I should move this closer to my mouth. And then it can also do a ball grip. So it has many different modes of grips, and it's ultra high DOF. Every single joint can move. This has theoretically infinite degrees of freedom, and also have very high payload. This version, we show a 7 kilogram grip strength, but now it's already 20 kilogram. And we have custom simulation. Oh, the variable stiffness, it can change from stiff to less stiff. And we have our own custom simulation asset here, and almost every single demo that we do, we're the world's first. For example, we have the world's first ever dynamic pen spinning demo. This is on the real robot. No other robot hand can ever do this. And now every demo that we push out, we're also the world's first. So far, we have been able to show, not this one, a sec, we can play with a fidget spinner, and we can play with a rubber band. We can use a pair of scissors. Anything that a human hand can do, our hand can do, and even more. And this is the world's first ever robot hand drawing a circle without using any wrists or arms, just by wiggling the finger. No other robot hand can ever even dream of doing this. And we're building this company in Austin now. We're looking for a seasoned mechanical engineer. If your referral is successful, we'll pay $3,000 referral fee. And so, you know, this is going to be the future. And we're going to be building the company in Capital Factory. We've got an office on the 5th floor. So if anyone's interested in the future, please drop by and take a look at our robot. Thank you. Sorry?
How do you use it? How do you use the hand? I mean,
Yeah, so right now we actually have a lot of companies reaching out who want to sign contract with us, including Amazon Japan. So in some of these process in warehouse, like warehousing, they need to flip the boxes and stuff like that. They want to use our product. And also wire harness manufacturing, where they have to wrap tapes around a bundle of wire. They also want to sign a contract with us. But for us, we developed this like only a few months ago. We're being very patient and disciplined. We have to find the right beachhead. So we are basically doing market discovery, sampling across different use cases to see who is the best first customer to go to. Yes.
Are y'all using generalized policies, or are you having to retrain certain skills?
So the embodiment is completely general. We're actually, we have different ways to collect data. We have a simulation asset, so we can do reinforcement learning in our simulation. We also have a teleoperation interface. That's the first part of the video, where it's able to track my hand. And the other shocking thing I didn't say is that the hand actually has more than 100 actuators. This is the single most actuated hand ever built. If you compare this to like Tesla Optimus, they only have 22 actuators.
Do you hold any patents on this design?
Yeah, we spent the most amount of money ever on this patent. We have a 60-page provisional patent, which will split up into about 5 non-provisional patents. We covered, you know, the number of tendons from 30 to 10,000. So we protect this thing very, very well. Yeah, that's the 3 questions.
All right, my name is Kevin, and I am the founder of the Bin Guys, a local valley trash company here in Austin. I started this company back in January from an engineering background, and what it is for multifamily properties here. So what we do is help out property managers with reliable valley trash, whether they have valley trash already and are having issues with the vendor that's, you know, a larger national company. They're having issues with reliability and communication, or if they don't have valet trash, and they're having tenants leave out trash, overflowing dumpsters. That's where we come in and help them out. So what we do is that 5-night-a-week service and offer a local hands-on approach. What that means is remove levels of communication, so they'll have direct communication and hands-on support from the leadership. And with that, pretty much I am here to just connect with a lot of other service businesses or anyone that works in that property management space, and would love to just build together. Any questions?
what kind of companies hire you?
It's for apartment complexes, so I go for property management companies, Greystar, RPM, go to leasing offices, build up the connection, and then, yeah, we sell them.
And that's because the regular services are they're not falling behind and not taking care of them, so you guys step in to pick up the slack kind of thing?
Yeah. So what we do, we don't haul off the trash off-site. What we do is take this, the trash from the tenant's unit, to the dumpster on site. So it's a convenience thing. It's a new amenity that they, I think, rolled out within the past 10 years. Yes, sir.
Is there an issue, is there a problem in the market? Is there a lot of valet trash companies that don't deliver, or like where did you come up with this?
Yeah, so how I came up with it is from a Cody Sanchez seminar, if anyone knows her. But the biggest issue we saw is from companies, the larger companies, right? So there's Valley Living, Trash Butler based out of Tampa. They've gone national. They don't know the market, can't vet out like reliable, friendly staff that are here local into Austin. So I want to be able to take over this market. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Have you done
It's just mostly residential for tenants. All right, I think that's it. Thank you.
Yeah, come on up. In the meantime, there's a few empty chairs, guys. For those who want to sit, please, there's chairs. There's a chair there. Be my guest.
Alright, hello, my name is Matthew. I am the founder of Lead Nitro. I'll keep my pitch really simple. I help B2B companies make more money. The way that I do this is I've developed an agentic AI platform that essentially does what would normally take a sales rep 20 hours to do and do it in under 30 minutes. So we automate everything from prospecting, identifying the right leads, right companies, doing all the research, all the data entry, data admin on that, to outbound emailing, outbound LinkedIn, outbound calling, and we're even working on inbound functions. So essentially, we want to do everything that a sales rep does at a fraction of the cost, at a fraction of the time needed to do that. We work with a variety of different companies, more than 80 companies across a variety of different industries. We are free to try, so give us a shout, and yeah, I'm open to taking any questions.
Give us an example of one of the companies that you're servicing.
Sure. So one of the first companies that we worked with is a company called Reliability. It is a supply chain software company. They work with really large companies like PepsiCo, Shell, things like that. Over the past 3 to 4 months since we've started working with them, we've generated more than $100,000 in pipeline for them just by itself. And we do everything from emailing, calling, LinkedIn, all for them.
Is that all local? I mean, is that America, or do you
So this company actually works with, so we work primarily with US-based companies, but our clients' operations extend to Europe, in which we have GDPR regulations that we follow, the Middle East, East Asia as well.
About the verification of the information that you're actually providing of those leads.
Yeah, so we are connected with more than 5 different contact databases, and we aggregate the data together. So the way that we work is we are natively integrated with both Salesforce and HubSpot. So once we get the integration in place, we essentially sort through and figure out, who is your ideal customer. We use that in order to generate something called a lead score, and we send that across our 5 different contact databases to prospect and aggregate new contacts to be reached out to automatically. Yeah.
How do you ensure the quality of the outreach itself?
Great question. So when I'm on call with a lot of clients, the biggest question is, okay, how are you better than, let's say, ChatGPT, or how are you better than a template, things like that. A few different ways for this. First, we integrate directly with the CRM. So we pull not only all the past contact data that you have, we also pull all the past outreach that you've done, and we use that in order to train 2 key models. The first is our prospecting model, so who are we targeting? The second is our messaging model, how are we targeting them? Then when we send out, let's say, a batch of 100 initial emails, we track open, click, reply rates, bounce rate, all of that information is then fed back into our models to better figure out who to target and better figure out how to reach those people. So we have an ML loop on both our prospector as well as our messaging model to ensure that over time, our prospecting, messaging, all of that improves.
Is there a way to opt out?
Opt out of emails?
Opt out from the system that you don't get spam or targeted.
Great question. So yes, there is an opt-out. 2, we also have built-in email deliverability into this. So if you are sending out, let's say, 500 emails or so, we will set up the mailboxes, we'll set up the domains to protect your email domain authority. In order to align with GDPR, which is more of a European thing, we also allow users to opt out for their information. So that ensures spam rates are kept low for the emails that we do send out, and we hard limit daily output numbers as well for that, while continuously warming up your existing mailboxes and domains. So everything a sales rep does, essentially, we package it into our software.
Except we
everyone. My name is Manny. I'm the co-founder of a product called Tally. It's an ATS platform. What we do is we have an end-to-end automation of whole recruitment process, all the way from sourcing to scheduling an interview, publishing a job, and then do a video screening, right? Because every job that you post, you get like 200, 500 resumes. What do you do with them, right? So we do a video screening where an AI agent will do a video screening and give the hiring manager a score that tells you that these are the folks you should talk to, right? That's one. And we do the end-to-end automation of whole hiring process. Example, we're asking HR to do a lot more now, recruiters to do a lot more, and also the candidates are frustrated with I'm not getting any feedback, right? So you could create a workflow similar to Zapier or Times or Gumloop. Define your workflow in each stages of hiring, and then you could automate where this automation can help you throughout the hiring process. The recruiter, it gives the recruiter a superpower for them to respond to everything, like collecting a candidate feedback or sending in a non-video screening, or getting a feedback from the hiring manager. How did the candidate perform and stuff? Pinging them on Slack, right? So we do end-to-end automation of that. Right now we're working on conversation-based ATS, right, where you could apply their text messages and QR code. That's working right. So if you're anybody who's planning to hire, in the next 3 to 6 months, or you cannot afford to buy a fancy ATS, talk to me, and I'll give you for free. Yeah, that's all. What is ATS? ATS is an application tracking system. Any questions? So that's what the automation, right? You can build your customer for everything. In the past used to be like you give a feature to build inside. Instead, you will build your own form to do anything you want. Drag and drop, build your own form, associate that to any part of the hiring process, so that form will get triggered and then collect the data for you and take an action for you, right? So you don't have to come in and check what's going on, right? So it's going to give you that data for you. All right. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. So I didn't actually know this was a pitch event when I showed up. So I'm just going to roll with a project I did for myself. So long story, high level, I'm a real estate developer. I'm also a big software guy. I built a lot of applications, done a lot of deployments. I do consulting on the side. But one thing that's a major problem for real estate development and anyone that has to deal with the government is that getting permission to do things really sucks. It takes forever to get approvals for things, and the people that are getting the approvals done on the government side, they don't like their jobs either. It's a lot of work. They have a lot of stuff they have to sift through. They have to read hard things, and they have to follow a bunch of archaic rules that were decided by politicians. So, concept is simple, a permit AI solution, where all it does is it takes in permits, it pre-approves them or gives comments back, just like you would in any government approval workflow. We can tie into things like mygov.com, tie into Austin, Texas, anything like that, and gets the job done. I did a proof of concept by just chunking a plat that I got comments on, along with regs for Wilco, and I got red lines that were 90% accurate with what I actually got from the county. It's pretty sweet. The technology works. We would just need to build it out and figure out how to sell it. That's it.
So is your app just like kind of a civil engineer of sorts that kind of figures out, okay, looks at the permit, looks at whatever your
Yeah, so the way it works for human beings is they have a checklist that they have to go through, and then they have to go through every single thing line by line, and then they have to go through the submittal line by line on every single thing, and make sure that they don't miss anything. That's why it takes like a month to get comments back, and it only takes a month to get comments because the state of Texas says that you get an auto approval if you don't get word back in a month for a lot of permits. So like things take a really long time. It took me a year and a half to get a traffic impact analysis approved through Travis County. It was pretty horrible.
So your customer would be the government. They would purchase this software and use it to do permit analysis. Is that right?
In a perfect world, yes. Okay. However, where I think the real money is if you can start getting government adoption, the people that will really shell out for this are going to be the end users for an enterprise version of the solution. So if I could have my surveyor come in and simulate the approval process before submittal, then that means that my lead time for an approval is probably going to be cut by half because I can cut out like 2 review cycles. And if I can do that, that's going to save me like tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars depending on the project. One more. Nascent idea, but I think it's cool.
I have a comment instead of a question.
Yeah.
So dealing with difficult cities myself, I can see how this is like a no-brainer. If you're going to develop commercial properties, and you deal with difficult local governments, especially when there's a lot of red tape.
It can help you combat red line issues pretty easily, and it doesn't just stop with development. I mean, the use case can go for, that's just my subject matter that I'm really good at is land and dirt. But I mean, there's things too, like it took, if you did every single housing permit that was approved in the United States in 1 year, it would take you like 100,000 years to get through that backlog if you did it sequentially. It's pretty crazy. It's expensive.
Great solution.
Yep. That's it.
Okay, so we're gonna take a little break to do our JetBrains giveaway. So if you have not already scanned, please scan the QR code. What is JetBrains? Do you want to talk about what JetBrains is?
How many of you here work with products, development, software? All right, so you guys already probably know about or came across some sort of JetBrains products. IntelliJ, IDEA, PyCharm, ReSharper, one of those things, Data Grip. So there's and again, like there's even more, like people used to use WebStorm. I don't know if people are still using that, but then there's IntelliJ IDEA that's really widely used. The Data Grip, PyCharm is also very widely used. So if you use, or if you have someone on your team that may be using, or may be interested in using this product, or one of these products, you can probably give this license to them if you want it. All right, so we'll give maybe another 2 minutes for people to scan and fill in the information.
Does anybody else need more time to fill out the form, or are we good? Okay, I think we're good.
All right. Let's Alrighty, let me double check. We have, alright, so we have people here, so. Alright, are you all ready? Let's pick a winner. don't know if I can make this sound any bigger, but all right, Ernesto. Where's Ernesto? Oh, awesome! Congratulations, Ernesto. And so you'll get an email with the coupon code, and you can use that coupon code for 1 year, 100% free on any JetBrains product. All right, congratulations. And Nabiha, okay, yeah.
Okay, everybody, so we're going to have a little bit of a change of pace here. So, as you guys know, looking at our agenda, we're supposed to wrap up the pitches by 8:15, and right now it's 8:04, and we have a couple of other things to do before that. So we're only going to get 4 more pitches, and you're only going to get 1 minute per pitch, and no questions, okay? So it's kind of stressful. If you want to skip, just say pass. I don't want to go if you're one of the 4 that's coming up. If you're going to forfeit your position to somebody else. The good news is that if you did not get a chance to pitch today, you'll be able to, you get an email from us before the next event, and you'll get first dibs next time, okay? Alrighty, so, Brian Bravo. Alright, you get 1 minute, no questions.
We're ready to start doing about this. So, quickly, because I'm more tired, it's almost time to go. Raise your left hand if you have employees. Okay? An employee or employees. 1 or 2 employees or more. Okay? Now, raise your right hand if you have a website. What me and my company do, we help folks connect that your website should be like an employee, working for you all the time, working really hard. So what we do is we create highly effective websites and marketing strategies to help your website either generate leads, which is what you want, adoption. You get those leads to convert into sales. And our plans are super affordable. We leverage the latest on AI technology for everything we do. And we add just enough human touch to still keep things humanized. And we also have maintenance plans, and we have continuous improvement plans for your website. So every month you can see an improvement on your website, starting at $99 a month. And if you go to the site and you book a free consultation, we'll give you 30% discount on any projects that you end up working together.
Who is next? Okay, next up we have Samuel.
Hi, my name is Samuel Jairaj, and I'm the founder of Next. Next is an immigration compliance platform for international students and more of non-immigrant visa people to manage their immigration compliance and also documents. And it also works for universities. Universities can track their international students' immigration statuses and make sure that they are on top of the immigration laws and the ever-changing rules of immigration. So this is basically the idea. I actually started working like a month ago, so still the idea of this.
Okay, that's your all-in-one visa compliance co-pilot. Next up we have Brandon. Brandon? Okay, so that's, yeah, so you can move on to the next. Seth, talk about it.
Hi guys, I'm Seth. I'm the founder of Pocketbook.
Hi, I'm Delaney. I'll just start things out by a show of hands. How many of you have ever purchased a counterfeit good? Okay, a few people. Well, for those of you that didn't raise your hand, how do you know? So there's the problem. Most of us just don't know. And in a world where fakes have become indistinguishable from reality, legitimacy becomes the scarcest resource. Our platform, Pocketbook, enables brands to create and issue blockchain-based certificates of authenticity. Each certificate is a tamper-proof living document. Think of it like Carfax. We can track price, condition, and provenance of the good through its life cycle.
Users are able to conduct a transaction in-app and guarantee that the good that they're buying or selling is actually authentic. For our enterprise users, this represents digital integrity. We're able to ensure that a counterfeiter that is producing a visually identical good is still not able to compromise them. And for our end users, it facilitates a preservation of value because they're able to go and present to the next person and say, we are in fact a legitimate item. That's it, we'll call it.
Thank you.
Okay, we're gonna do the last two. Project Orion.
Those are not my emails. Oh, probably not. There we go. What's going on, everybody? My name is Connor. I am the founder of Project Orion. It's called Project Orion because I don't have a better name for it for right now, so bear with me. Basically, Project Orion is a life management app. So for most people, you use multiple apps to manage everything in your daily life, from your calendar app, to-do list app. You may have like a note-taking app or like a goal-setting app. So basically, this is integrating everything all into one place so you can keep track of it for your daily life. So this is a prototype I have right now in Figma. So this is what it'll kind of look like. So basically, for like calendars and stuff like this, you'll be able to schedule out, like of course when you would wake up, and you can attach certain things to it. So you can attach routines, actions, notes, lists, and things like that. And the app will be able to basically keep track of everything for you. Basically all in one place. So you can see like different insights, and like when you're busy, what you do in a given day. And these are all things that you'd be able to like, so things like you'd put in the app that you wouldn't put in like a traditional calendar app or like to-do list app would be things like taking out the trash. So it's kind of dumb because most apps like really just suck with creating like a usable interface that like gets you to put things down or in a place where you want to put things down. So basically this solves it, or basically this is what I'm trying to build out. You can complete things like this. There'll be certain like objectives. This is how you build notes, right? You want to journal or something, or put things down. You'll be able to share things out to other people in the app and things like that. And I think one thing I should mention as well, of course, it will be powered by AI, and it will be you'll be able to like suggest certain things out to you on when you should do things. So give the Raffle signs. So that's basically it.
Alright, last person. That's for last. Come on. A training fitness company to build natural strength and stamina in uncontrollable weather, uneven surfaces, and unexpected circumstances / situations.
Hi, my name is Pawan. So I want to start a fitness company that builds like practical functional fitness. Why is it important? Because in today's world, like everything becomes easier. Like life is easy. We have machines, tools, and artificial intelligence. And soon we are going to get AGI, and the functional fitness becomes much worse. So that's the reason that I came up with a new method, which is not gym or not cycling, not nothing. It's I have to give the credit. Like I just want to say, it's a community in India. Those are the people inspiration, their physical strength and stamina. I took the source from them. I made a method, so it's really useful for the people in the US and in the future. And it has future, yes. In the future, I know people get lost, like the lack in fitness. They already experienced it. I seen like when I was working with American students or American people, they're not even be able to lift a trash can. I'm kind of surprised. So yeah, that's the reason like I found this. Yeah, if you guys are interested. The reason I'm here today, I'm looking for a marketer. Yeah, I mean who is interested in doing marketing. I love him. I love him to join with me to found this company and help 10 people. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Alrighty, so last thing is okay. Yeah, so you can't pitch today. Well, actually no. This is our first event we've had everyone pitch. That's awesome. Cool. Last thing. some of you in here who are unemployed, and that's okay. And now is your chance to come up on the stage and tell people about why you're so amazing and phenomenal and why someone should give you a job. Or if you're a contractor, you're a service provider, why someone should get your services or talk to you about your services. So if you are someone looking for work, or if you're someone hiring, you're looking for someone to hire or partner with, like a co-founder, and you have not already spoken, now is your time.
Hey everyone, I am Karan. Didn't expect to present myself like to 200 people or I don't know. So I just graduated from Penn State in December, studied computer science and math, and I'm looking for software engineering jobs. My skill set is in low-level programming in C and C++, and I've been really dabbling into making agentic AI tools to automate stuff. Currently, I'm freelancing for a finance company, where I'm trying to convert their Excel docs into Word docs for banks. So I know tools like LangChain, Llama Index, and everything. I know there are a lot of agentic AI companies trying to automate stuff here. So hey, if you need any help, please come and talk to me. I'm looking for jobs, and if you want to automate something for a business using AI, I'm also freelancing. If you're not looking for an employee, please come and talk to me. Thank you.
Hey everyone, my name is Sam. I am an account executive at a big tech company here in Austin. I am really interested in working in the startup space. What my skills really are in is in business development and closing deals. And so I'm really open to helping at a fractional level or consulting on the sales side. Really start up some of the companies that we're speaking here today. I just want to offer that service.
Hey everyone, I'm Rashab. I am the Director of Finance at Yada Energy. We're a battery startup. We actually got our start at Capital Factory in 2018. My company just got acquired, and I'm actually looking for, being a mentor or working with a company. I can do pitch decks, financial modeling, tax compliance, just business administration, everything from the company secretary on out. So yeah, if you need any help with getting off the ground and doing all the boring stuff, come to me. Thanks.
Who's next? Okay. I work with a company here. It's a health tech company, Infinix. Our company acquired another company called Vivian, and that company is basically looking for 2 software engineers. So we are looking for someone who has like 2 to 3 years of experience in software engineering, but more specifically in health tech. If you have experience working with Fire or Digital Center, contact me. You can find me on LinkedIn. My name is Swati.
All right, who's next? Everyone else has a job? Wow, that's great. Okay, come on up.
I saw my website earlier, so I do consulting on the side, both in technology, specifically with large-scale workflow automation systems and change management. I've done work with Walmart, LPL, Equifax, United Health Group, Adobe, large companies like that help drive large-scale revenue in the technology sector. And also more recently, I've been doing a lot of stuff with real estate. So if you're dealing with a small town and you need help, or if you want to get permission to get something done, I'd be more than happy to talk with you and see if we can figure something out.
Hello, I'm Winona with Vampire Cat Media. We are a creative media content company here in town, and we work with startups and entrepreneurs to help them out with video production, branding kits, logos, even website creation or refreshing. So if you guys are too busy and you want to focus only on growing your business and you don't want to do all the creative side stuff, come contact us, talk to us, and we will help you guys out. Right? Anyone else?
Good evening. It's not tech related, but I do have ownership in a construction remodeling company. We have over 70 guys throughout Dallas, Houston, San Antonio, and Austin. And if anyone needs construction remodeling, let me know. Or if you know somebody, we pay out referrals. Thank you.
Hey guys, my name is Kume. I used to work for Ford. I'm on the embedded systems engineering side, robotics, C++ and all that. I was working for a startup recently, and now I'm trying to start my own. So I still have some time on my hands now, pending the time I get mine going. So if anybody needs a contractor or consultant on the C++ side, I know somebody talked about C++, we can talk together too. Yeah, computer vision and all that. I'm also a radar guy from what I used to do before. So multi-sensor, sensor fusion kind of thing. Please talk to me.
Anybody else? Find service, looking for work, looking to hire someone, looking for a service.
Looking for co-founder?
Looking for a co-founder, that's also totally valid. Looking for funding, looking for, I mean that's a lot of people, but you know, like looking for specific things. Yeah, sure.
So, I need a co-founder, like I said earlier, like marketer who can be really good at marketing and also loves, like people, like really like people. And also my product is really less expensive, even to start off. Doesn't cost that much. Even any investor who wants to put like 10K and out of it you want to make 100K or much more than that. Yeah, I'm happy to talk to you about it, and yeah, so it would be great if somebody wants to invest as well. Yeah, that's what I want to say. Thank you.
Okay guys, that is all. We're going to wrap it up now. So we have to be out of here by 9 p.m. So I'm gonna start coming around and nagging you around like 8:55. I also need a couple of helpers to help me move some tables back. So if you're willing to help me, please come find me. Yeah, and if you have feedback for this event, the event has changed a lot over the last several months. Ever since I started co-hosting it with someone who's been doing it for several years. So if you have feedback, please email us because I'm a UX person. I like feedback, right? So please. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And as I said earlier, any company that you heard about here, any product or service or other things, try to use them and try to spread the word, please. Appreciate that. Thank you all.
What do you do in Cyprus? I mean, what have you worked on?
Yeah, so I've mostly like usually I meet a web I like content and like
Okay, perfect. I use this right now, but I don't use
just like a cat but to be honest, I'm not using actual company yet. I have freelancing like companies to automate the workflow with APIs. That's like a free client. Like all languages I know, I would say obviously is my favorite and the one that I know.
So in case anybody needs like a contract, consultant, that's what I'm offering. So because I have some time to do something right now. I'm working on my own startup. So it's an ADAS calibration. You know ADAS? So ADAS is Advanced Driver Assistance Systems. I used to work with Ford. I was in self-driving So post OEM, when they manufacture your vehicle, you go to the mom and pop shop, and then they calibrate your vehicle for you. You take it to the dealership. We're trying to fix the problem. We're trying to make it smarter. It's a lot of work. So it's going to take us a number of months. So if you have some time to spare, so I'm like, if anybody needs some C++, what I send so we can
like in my experience, like finding freelance work, like UI, UX, or like new AI related technology and stuff. I was initially like really trying to get like CC, so that's my main skill. But yeah, so I'm moved into agentic
So are you looking for a real job, like full-time job?
Yeah, I am. I have like I'm on a visa here, so I need to get a job.
These people are doing a lot of work in the field. Mine is more the census center.
I see. I hope like to be presented maybe next month.
Let's see how it goes. This is my first.
Oh, mine too.
Okay. When I begin to work on this, if it's work, something nice to do. Maybe next month.
What's your CS and math major in school, so I learned like logic, like machine learning applications of math, or like theoretical algorithms in the science. But yeah, I'm not getting a job here, so so I'm trying to do GRE and all. Maybe I'll apply this maybe next year. But nice to meet you.
If you want to see everyone who pitched tonight and their contact information, scan this QR code. It has the blog. It has everyone's websites, names, etc. You can find them on LinkedIn. The names will be added in like a couple hours. They're not on there right now. I have to like download and upload. Thanks.
Yeah, so nice to meet you. Yeah, take care. Take it easy. Yeah, hopefully you get a job.
Connect with someone also on LinkedIn. I
Yeah.
to meet you. What's your name, sorry?
Manny.
Nice to meet you, man. I'm very much there. I think startups are very basically like a really fun environment. I think it's really cool to come to like events like that, just to hear like what people are working on. What about you?
We are all people. I am actually looking
I'm happy to connect. And I'm happy to like see what I think fully onboarding or fully committing like 20 hours is probably like something I should do. Right? Well, we can talk about like what I do, right? And obviously that was good. What you're looking for, right? If you're looking for somebody to generate leads and close those leads, I think that's where it gets a little bit trickier, right? Just because of like time and all that, right? I don't want to like just to put it like it really doesn't take like half hours, right? I'd rather like hey, I can probably come up let's say 5 hours or maybe even 5 hours, like doing this part of the pipeline, right? Whether it be top of the funnel, which is like editing leads, or bottom of the funnel, which is like closing on leads. I'm happy to like brainstorm on like the right ways that I can really provide and honestly, if what I offer you is like, listen, that doesn't work for me, that's totally fine. Because I also like work hard to do some of this work, just because like I do have colleagues, I do have full-time jobs, but I also do have colleagues who do like completely like 5 shows, right? And that can commit 20, like 4 hours. You guys built ATX essentially? What was your background before this? Or what do you do? What was your Okay, and medallion is what? Oh, okay. Okay, got it. And why ATX? What made you do
Actually, no, you know what? Let me brainstorm it. Being like totally transparent. I came to this event really just like to see what it was like. I'm not like somebody. I do very much have fun with this. I just want to see the best. But yeah, right. And so I didn't come here with like a package. I was open to. I didn't come here with a package. I was services from like a sales side. But given like you are looking for something, I'm happy to like brainstorm and follow up. Right? I have your contact information. So let me think like based on like what you shared, what you're looking for. It's not like you already have a setup. It's just about like, somebody being there and doing it, right? Which is like half the job, right? That's half the job.
Put it in a simple way, even though I have the trust, even though I have to do something, I have to as a talent,
I'm happy to follow up. I have your information. Yeah, great news.
But if you're like politically validated by people or it's like, you know, you're like controlling yeah, well, I don't even have that because like
How's it going, man? I love your idea. I think there's a lot of value. I'm surprised no one called it out.
like any of the words of your product
I was director of finance, so I basically helped start the company with the co-founders, did all the tax compliance, finance stuff, and they were our angels, and so how is it when you're trying to raise money for something? I would love to everyone's doing this, so I was like, I don't hear that
Alright everybody, it is time for us to exit the space. Feel free to continue the conversation in the hallway. No, you're not required to leave the building. Just go into the lobby, just outside these double doors. If you see trash around, can you please pick it up on your way out and toss it? That would be really helpful. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Are you real? How'd you get that gig? How do I sign up? Yeah, thanks for coming in. Sure, yeah. Yeah, no problem. I mean, good job coming out of your comfort zone and just sharing your ideas. Yeah. So that's our first step done. So now you can build on some Labiha, are these your pets?